firsts, lasts, the bookends in a lot of our vintage coin series. Why not own one? Absolutely. But why not own the actual bookends? The first one and the last one. Oh, and by the way, if it's a Morgan, it just makes it a lot more fun. That's where we're going here tonight. So San Francisco is just one of two mints in the U.S. arsenal that struck the Morgan dollar all 28 years it was out there. 1878 to 1904, and then we ended the program after 27 years. And then because of the silver left over after the Pittman Act and the peace dollar design in 1921 not being chosen until late 1921, they brought it back one more year in 1921, replaced by the peace dollar in force in 1922. So we have 28 years, the bookends. So the first is the 78S, the last is the 21S. And we talk about them independently all the time, but just never in quantity enough to make it stand out like it is here tonight. Now this is for a 2-coin collection. The bottom piece here we're showing you is the reverse. So you can see above the D and the O in dollar, the S or San Francisco mint mark. Now in the Morgan series, Philadelphia also had 28 coins. New Orleans started a year late, 1879, ended a year early, 1904. They closed their doors in 1909, which is why there were no O mints in 1921. Carson City, the Wild West mint, struck a few of them, 1878 to 1885, big pause, brought it back in 1889 to 1893, closed their doors for good. So we like looking at, again, chapters in history, and the Morgan dollar is the Wild West coin. The big silver, the largest silver coin ever struck by the U.S. Mint for circulation. Silver from the Wild West. Remember, the story on the Comstock load, Virginia City, Nevada, is what? We get on the Oregon Trail, we're going west. We're going west, why? Because of the California Gold Rush, 1849. However, it's a long journey. The trains aren't done yet. We don't have planes. A boat trip is a long one and an expensive one, so the average person has to go by covered wagon. So how does that work? Well, you kind of start in Texas or start in the Midwest, and you got to go left. You got to go across the plains, and then you got to find your opening to cross the Rocky Mountains. And one of those areas was, well, Virginia City area in Nevada. You would stop there until the weather's good, then you take it across. In the process, what happens? We get bored and we start prospecting. What do we find? The largest silver find in U.S. history. Comstock lode. To this day. Now, for the first time in U.S. history, remembering, we started as a U.S. mint in 1793. So we're not even a full century in, and the U.S. doesn't have a real silver dollar in circulation. It's legal tender to use the Spanish 8 real and the English pound as silver in this country. We don't have enough. Now we have the Comstock lode, and that's replaced in part with, now we can revoke the other coins. We can also add our own silver dollar, the Morgan. Here we go. So the design, the Morgan dollar, comes after the designer, George T. Morgan. So we have 5 mints, Philadelphia, Denver, Carson City, New Orleans, and San Francisco, striking the Morgans. All said, the experts agree on one thing. San Francisco struck the finest coins. And the primary reason was that's the only coin they struck, pretty much. So as a result, the quality was just, well, much better than the average. Both of these coins, the 78 and the 21, are uncirculated. Right? Look at the earlobe above the ear. It's the high spot on the front. The word liberty easily visible across her brow. On the reverse, you're seeing the breast feathers. The open spaces are just what they're supposed to be. Beautiful. Uncirculated coins. Let's do the math. $149.90 divided by 2 is under $75 each. Yeah. My competition. Here we go. 78S. From between 175 and 225. 3 different of our competitors. You see them on TV all the time, or you see their websites supporting their TV, just like we have here. Yeah. They have the 21S, which is the rarest of the last year of issue coins. They have that by itself for more money than we have the 2-piece set. They're at $159 to $179. So tonight, we're just thrilled, as we always are. We're the Collectors Network. We have both of our coins for less than one of theirs. Affordable. To a point where the brand new Morgans, go to the U.S. Mint's website and buy the brand new 2024s. 2025s will be out soon. You can't buy one of those originals, the brand new ones, for give or take $100 today. We have the vintage coins, including the 1878S, the very first ever made, with the bookend, the 1921S, the last one ever made in the core series of 28 years. And together we're less. Yeah. Guys, give me a 30-second clock, please. So it's all about the value. We love our big silver. This is the biggest. We might not be able to own all 28. We're going to try, but why not start with the first and the last and put the rest together as we can? At under $75 a coin for uncirculated S-mints, unheard of. And we have them both here as part of this deal. So again, it's a 2-coin set. We're showing you the common reverse on the bottom. Above the D and the O and dollar is that S mint mark. This one's just singing right now. Phones are a little bit busy. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. We'll get to you quickly. Thanks for listening.